Let's play the Jellyfish, but without Gardevoir and be annoying. Jellicent DX. Let's hop into the deck list and see what we're playing today. Alright fellas, this is not the deck list, this is the deck that I'm playing from another tournament on Limitless from a couple weeks back, Pumpkin Weekly. This deck made 92nd place. Tactics from Spain played in, and he played this exact 60, and we're showcasing Jellicent EX. It's a stage 1 psychic Pokemon with 270 HP, has 3 retreat costs. That's quite a lot, and you will see why, because we're not playing an air balloon in this deck. It's weak against darkness and has the ability Oceanic Curse. If Jellicent EX is in the active, you cannot play any item cards and tool cards. So it's similar to Badoo, but only has to be in the active. So it's easy because you can gust around it. With Badoo, it's actually the attack that does the item log. Here it's just being in the active. So we have to be careful or aware that we might get bossed around. So also does 80 damage for 2 energy. If we put 2 extra energy, we hit for 160, which is not good, but it's also not bad. And you can see we have a way to make this pretty easy. But yeah, we play 3 Jellicent, we have 4 Frilicious, 80 HP. So that's the reason why we're not playing a Buddy Puffin in this deck. We play 3 Munkidori for heal. We play a 1/1 line of Flittle and a Espathra EX. Espathra increases the attack cost by the opponent's attack cost by 1 colorless energy. Sometimes that can help to stall out a little bit. We play Natu Zatu for draw. It also helps us get the energy on the Jellyfish. So Jellicent. We have Latias for retreat, Blood Moon for late game, and of course Fezandipity. We also throw in a Badoo, why not? We're item locking anyways. And then we have the Clefairy. It's probably the hardest hitter in the deck. And then we play heavy Arven and Iono count. We have Research, Hilda. We play the Hilda because it can get us the Jellicent, but it can also get us the Ignition Energy. And I just said to load up the Jellicent, it's very easy because we attach 2 energy and then the Ignition Energy, and that does the trick. It then hits for 180 just for that 1 turn, of course, but at least we do it. We play 1 Boss, 1 Crispin. Crispin can help us to put energy on our Munkidoris and at the Jellyfish too. We play 2 Vessel to find the energy, 2 Counter Catcher if you fall behind, 2 Night Searcher, 2 Ultra Ball. Our ace spec card is a Trolley, so we try to go second, I think. Arven for the Trolley and then set up the board. 1 Nest Ball, 2 XP share. If for whatever reason Jellicent gets knocked out and we have the XP share on another Jellicent, we can then just transfer the energy to that Jellicent and be prepared. 2 Artisan, again for setup. We play 7 Psychic because we need it for drawing with Natu, and of course Jellicent needs that energy. Also Espathra doesn't need that energy, and we can Mind Bend with the Munkidori. 3 Darkness for the Munkidoris, and then the 2 Ignition Energy. So I'm not quite sure about this deck. It can be annoying, but I think it's also easy to defeat. But we will find out in this episode, is it annoying or is it easy to not get annoyed by this deck? So let's hop into the gameplay. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the gameplay. Bye. Bye. Yeah, see you there. Alright, my opponent goes first. All I have is the Dory, so we'll bench the Munkidori. We have an Iono, but that is pretty much it. What are we playing against? Thralls and Munkidori. So we are playing against Gardevoir, and they can hit hard, so not sure what we're gonna do here. What's my strategy? They need... Oh, there's a Rattler. Is that the... That's one of the championship of them. Losing my speech. I don't know. Okay, we're getting Probably a Frillish out on the bench. And then we attach the energy here. Do I go for an Ultra Ball and bench something else? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna go for a Yono and hope we get a better hand. Okay, there's another Monkey Dory, a Latias. Will we get a Yono? That's the question. I think we are. I'm gonna put this down. Then we end our turn. They have Clefairy. There's Typhlosion. Do they have rare candy? No, they went first. They can technically evolve now. If they get a Gardevoir, then they most likely have the rare candy. And then they have nothing in the discard pile. They get rid of Curlia and an Ultra Ball. They get a Gardevoir. They have the rare candy, but they don't have energy in the discard pile. And they're in top deck mode. Okay. Alright, we got another energy. I think we're getting out another. We're losing a lot of energy. Do I get a Frillish or a Natu? Probably the Natu. Could attach this here and start poking. Do I want to do research? They're in top deck mode. I think I just wait. I could even do Flittle. I should have probably gone into Flittle because then they would have been. There's a Jellicent. Okay, that's a good top deck. Let's do a Flittle. And then we attach this here so we have it. And then we hit for another 60. Confuse them. Again, they're in top deck mode. They have nothing on the board. Will they find the supporter? Can they draw? Can they Iono? Because if not, I'll probably go into the Espathra. There's another energy. Okay. I can even attach the energy and do more damage. They retreat. Okay. I play one boss. Okay, what can I get here? What's my top deck? There's a counter catcher. I'm not behind in prices. So they just put 2 energy in the discard pile. If I attach 30, then they still cannot attack. So we retreat for free, go into the Espathra, and now the attack cost is 1 more. If they draw into, what else do? We do research. We get rid of the counter catcher, and then we draw. What do we draw? Nothing really good. Okay, we hit him for 60. And then they have the knockout because it does 20 for each bench. That's 100, 200. No, they don't. They only do 220. Oh, they did not draw into energy. There's an Ultra Ball. I'm going to use the Ultra Ball. Yeah. And I'm going to get rid of the Dory. I could also play the Hilda. That would get me energy. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Blood Moon and potentially get it back later. So then we're getting the Xatu, because then we can use the energy. to draw. I'm thinking about Hilda Ignition Energy. Put this on the jellyfish. It's an XP share. We put this on here. Ignition Energy. So this is 30. If I put 90, that's 1. That's 4. That would be the knockout. If that works, I don't know if it works, but we'll see. Ignition Energy and a jellyfish. We put this here. Does it work? It does, and we get the knockout. Nice. Okay, we take the knockout on the Clefairy, and then we'll see what they give us. Of course, it would be good to have the jellyfish now in the active so they cannot play their bravery charms, but they also have 2 cards in hand. They can balloon blast, yes, but do they have a attach? Okay, we only do 60 damage right now. They restart Mew for 2. Psychic Embrace. Oh yeah, they can, but wait, they only have 2 in the discard pile, so they can charge this one up. That's fine. 160. They have nothing to attack with. They counter catcher. What are you gonna counter catcher up? The Zatu maybe, but I have energy in hand. Oh, okay, that's fine too. And then the Iono. Okay, that's not the worst. I think they attached for turn. There's a Curlia. There's a Hilda. That could get me the energy. I play how many earthen vessels? It's not priced. I could get the vessel. Let's do that. We got the vessel and we get another XP share out. We put the XP share. Do we? Yeah, let's put the XP share here. The vessel. We get rid of the Badu. And then we get, what do I need? Just 1 psychic and then whatever. We use this. And then we attach this here. Do I want to see more cards? Maybe I can get a boss, but that's only 80. Put this here. I need to be careful with my energy management. I play 7 psychic. I have 2, 4, 5 in play. 80, that is the knockout. I don't have, the only thing here is I don't have a backup attacker. There's an energy. Brisbane would be good to load up the jellyfish. They can only hit for 190. I hit for 80. Yeah, not ideal, but I can heal 60. Unless they boss something up. Problem is, Latias only works with basic Pokemon. There's an Iono. Not too mad about it. I'm losing the energy. But I get the knockout. Okay, they got an Adrena Brain. Still not enough, and I can bounce that back easily. 30. They hit for 190. Okay, that's 220. That's okay. There's a Night Stretcher. We're gonna Adrena Brain. This. Then we Adrena Brain 30 more. And then we attach this. And boom, I can hit for 160. that's the knockout on Gardevoir. Yeah. Okay. I could have Night Stretched an energy back and draw. We need one more knockout. They have Reller on the board. There's the boss. And that's, even if they take the knockout, they cannot put a Jingamajig, a Bravery Charm on the Scream Tail because the Jellicent blocks that. And if they boss up, they can boss up the, okay, they concede. I think I had this one in the bag. They played down their hand in the beginning, which was not good. So yeah, we'll take the win. GG's to my opponent. Okay, opponent lost the coin toss, and I think I want to go second. We play the trolley, so maybe get an Arven turn 2, play it, trolley, set up the board. So what do we have? We start a Frillish, and then that's it. What else do we have? We have not much else. We have the Arven for the trolley, which is good, and they're starting a Pidgey. So let's see what they can do. Ultra Ball. Ooh. They discard. Ooh. Okay, so that's a Typhlosion. Yeah, don't think that's a good matchup. Should I go first so I can put out the Jellicent right away? There's also the Badoo, but I have 3 retreat costs and I have no switch, no nothing. So we get the Arven out. We get the trolley and an XP share. So then we get a, I would like to play the Badoo, but I can't. The Flittle is in for a Spathra. They don't have energy problems. Attack cost problems. This might be a good attacker, but when I get 2 Monkey Dory, they do enough damage to do 280. Jellicent is 270. Get the Natu out. Do I want to have 2 Frillishes? What else? I have all 3. Okay, so we get the Lats out, and then I have Natu to evolve. There's an energy. Do I? XP share on one of them. I don't want to play the Artisan. I don't want to give him extra cards. We hit him for 20. They cannot play any item cards. And then we hope. I need to see a supporter. I don't have a supporter. I have not seen one, and I attached the energy because I had to do something. So not to. Cannot draw next turn with Natu. So, but we'll see what they can do. Okay, of course they have a supporter. A research away an Iono. They don't want to give me more cards. They put another Cyndaquil out. They retreat, and then they will hit for 20. I wonder if an air balloon in this deck would be good, but how would they do the evolution? I see. Both Frillish and Jellicent have 3 retreat costs, which is quite a lot. And they have Pidgeotto. They probably play at least 2 or 3 bosses. We get a research. Okay. I mean, before I will attach this here, and then we'll hope that the research gives us a good hand. Oh boy, it did not. But we still have an option. We put this here, we see 2. Oh my gosh, I had 0 supporters and now I have all of them. I want to get a Spathra on. So I was hoping that I get a Jellicent and then I can hit for 160. but we'll just keep them under item lock. I played 2 ignition energy, 1 is gone, 1 is in hand. I tried, but it did not work out. I have Crispin for next turn, and I can probably load up the jelly if I get in. Okay, they're still under item lock. They cannot play an item, but with the Ethan's Typhlosion, they will for sure get an Ethan's Adventure. With the Ethan's Adventure, they can find their Typhlosion, evolve, retreat. There's the Typhlosion. They evolve that. Typhlosion goes on there, and then they retreat. Like I said, go into Typhlosion, and then they take the knockout. The energy goes on the Frillish, which is great. 220. They currently don't have the knockout. And are we gonna... Yeah, we're gonna risk it, right? Okay, top deck. We put this here. Counter Catcher doesn't do anything because free retreat, and they can evolve this with another Bonded by the Journey. So we are just... I played 2 Night Stretchers. Should I get the other Frillish out? I would say no. And we are doing an Iono, and we hope that we get a little a Jellicent, and there is Clefairy. Ooh, okay. The question is, am I going to show my Clefairy? No. We can do this and attach this here. Okay, there's the Ultra Ball. They currently, remember, they cannot take the knockout. Do I go... I get rid of the Blood Moon and the Earthen Vessel, and then I get me a Jellyfish, and then we put this on here. Next turn we can heal 60 damage because I have the energy here, and right now we do 80. We're not even two-shotting them. However, with the heal, we can. 160 with the Monkey Dory is actually not bad. But if they find another Ethan's Adventure, or if they can discard another Ethan's Adventure, then they have a one-shot, and that is it. So all 4 are in the discard pile. And this is going to be a one-shot. And then the problem is, then I don't even have my Monkey Dory ready to go. There we go, 280. They take 2 more prize cards. Frillish. I have an Arven. I can get another Ultra Ball. I play 2. There's a Research. Go for the Arven. Oh, I have the Ultra Ball. Paste. Yeah. Not good. So we Night Stretcher the Jellicent bag. But I don't do enough damage. Because Earthen Vessel. Research. If I get rid of... No. They one-shot me, so I get rid of this. I get me 2 here. And then I bench the Clefairy, which they will one-shot too. We go... Clairvoyant Scent. Another Research. Species here. Attach here. Yeah, this doesn't even two-shot them. That's the problem. They take another 2 prices. And then their other Ethan's Typhlosion is gonna do the rest. They don't have to do anything at this point, because they will win no matter what. I couldn't use Monkey Dory. Because even if I knock this one out, they have another one ready to go. Yeah, that's an L. There is 140. That's not even one-shotting this. It's crazy. We'll Iono them for nothing, because they need one more prize card. I can bench the Fez and attach this here. Draw 3 more cards. There's a boss, but again, that doesn't do anything. They can find an can they find an energy? But it's too late. I don't have a Spathra ready to go. Maybe I should have done that earlier. Here. Yeah, no, this game is over. I'll hit for 160. But then in return, they'll go into the Typhlosion and take the knockout. This one price deck was just not a good matchup, because all of their, if they have all of their Ethan's Adventure in the discard pile, they one-shot the jellyfish and then I can do nothing. Okay, I don't know why they're doing this. They just need to hit and they win the game. Yeah, we're not giving him that. That's BMing. We don't like that. So we are out of here. Okay, play another one. Should I try to go first? Because I can then evolve. Yeah, let's do that. I'll try to go first. Because if I get a Frillish out, then I can... Okay, I'm starting a Frillish, and I have Jellicent in hand, so I don't think that's bad, because then what I can do is energy would be good. What is that? Surfer, Zard, Drayton. Okay, Zard will knock us out pretty quickly, with 270, 180, 210, 240, 270. Yeah, we need to take a bunch of prize cards. There's an Iono. Okay. And they started Ditto. Ditto? Interesting. Okay, there is an energy. The question is, will they attack? We put this out. And we go... another Frillish. And then we use the Nest Ball to get another Monkey Dory. Should I worry more about draw? Get a not to. Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have checked if I have the Zatu in deck. Ooh, misplay. Okay. Let's see if it was the right move. Because if we don't get Iono, Volcanion, get away, you Volcanion. And now what are they gonna get with the Ditto? A Mander, which I will knock out next turn if I find the energy, which I will because I have an Arven. If I don't get Iono'd, I have the knockout. They use Artisan, of course they do. Interesting. Aldean Fate Magmar. They put the Jet energy and they're going to Burmy. And there's the Rock. I might Iono them and hope that I don't whiff. I have to now that I see this. And there's 20 damage. Okay. And we stay burned. Oh, actually, no, we don't. Heads is heal. There's a counter catcher. We are going to get ourselves another Monkey Dory. There is Jellicent. So they can... I don't even have to Iono them because they cannot play rare candy. But what if they boss me? So do I play it safe and go Arven? I hate this. Iono or Arven? I'll play it safe. I'll play it... Ooh, I only have one vessel. I priced the vessel. Okay. Put the XP share here. And then we vessel away. Do we do the counter catcher? Or the Iono? I play 4 Ionos. We get rid of an Iono because we only played 2 counter catchers. I get 2. I know I probably should have gotten a darkness, but no, I want to start hitting here. Okay, no tools, no item cards. So if they have rare candy in hand and got the Zard to evolve, they cannot do that. There's no way because I have them under item and tool lock. So they need a Charmeleon. They just poison me. That's fine. They know that I need 3 rounds and then I got them. So what else do they have? They have another Magma on the board. If I get a boss, I wouldn't even mind getting the Charmander bossed up and knocked out. Okay, now we flip a coin and we stay burned. That's fine. It's only 20 and they're stuck. Okay, that's an Arven. Ultra Ball. We can use that to check our deck and get another card out. Little Frillish. Do I get another Monkey Dory on the bench? Probably not. Maybe yes. Yeah, why not? We have no energy in here. Again, the other vessel is priced. But we still look. Ultra Ball, but what would I Ultra Ball away? Not the Night Stretcher. We get the Ultra Ball just so we have it. And then do I attach the energy? Yeah, why not? And then we take a hit. And then I need one more hit and that Volcanion and I stay burned. Whoa. They're lucky. Okay. What else do they have? And again, they're still under item lock and tool lock. I don't know this deck. I don't know if they rely on a lot of tools. Oh, they switch. Okay. They give me a Magmar. And that's okay. They put another energy on the Charmander. If I could get a boss, I played 2. No, I played 1 boss. And then they probably give me, okay, I'm healed. They probably give me the Badoo. There's an Iono. I don't think I want to play the Iono. Because they're not doing much. I would like to see more cards. We know out of those 4 cards, one of them is the Charizard. Okay, we're taking a price card. Ignition Energy. That's 160 now. What are they throwing into the mix? It will be the Badoo. everything else does not make sense. Right? Oh, they give me the Volcanion. I mean, they can burn and then retreat, but... Another... What Magmar is that? Okay, that's one that burns. They have another Surfer? What? Okay, that makes sense, because otherwise you would not play that. Oh, a boss would be so good right now. Because we know the next turn, but it needs to be a boss. I cannot counter catcher. A, I'm under item lock, and B, and I stay burned. Okay. I'm healed. Damn. There's the energy. We put this on here. We are going to put... I could take 2 prizes. I can get rid of this. And they need to give me something else. And everything else I will knock out. So research. Magmar research. No, I said that I want to do a Iono because I want to get rid of that Zard that they have in their hand. Okay, Zard is gone. They might get another one, maybe. But we have the research for next turn. We take another knockout. And now we'll see. If they put the Charmeleon into the active, then we know that I Iono'd them into the Zard, and they do not. However, I bet they have plenty of switches and surfers. They have a lot of switch options because... Oh, that is not. But that gives them the Charizard, and they get 2 of them. Okay. Now they can put 2 energy on the Volcanion and knock me out. Okay, I see what they're doing. Okay. I need them. Ooh. I might... What am I gonna do? I would probably bench the Flittle next. Oh wait, why did they not... Oh, are they out of energy? No, they're not out of energy, right? That cannot be the case. Put the XP share here. Oh, they concede? Why? Okay. That's interesting. I mean, I'll take the win, but yeah, GG's to my opponent. Alrighty, that was it. I played 3 games. I won 2 of them. I lost 1 against Ethan's Typhlosion. They just hit too hard. There's no way for me to heal the Jellicent if they have all 4 Ethan's Adventure in the discard pile. It's just a 1-hit kill, and it's nothing you can do. I think I annoyed some of the opponent, but not as much as you can annoy them with a Frostlass Badoo deck or with Venomoth or Wuck Trio. I think those are the real annoying decks right now. But anyways, I hope you guys had fun, and if you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot, and it's appreciated. Yeah, that's it for this week's episode of Noob Plays. Happy Friday, and I hope I see you next week. I am out.